Today, just I'm going to give you two tips and which will be very much helpful for the English practitioners, especially the new English practitioners who want to be fluent within 3 months to 6 months. This video is going to be very much helpful for the new English practitioners. Actually, this video is only for the new English practitioners because we know that the new English practitioners, when they start their English speaking, get stuck in one point, and how can they actually get out of this problem? Just this video is going to be so much important for the new English practitioners. uh, you know that the new English practitioners actually start their English speaking with the strangers after speaking 2 minutes or 3 minutes, or sometimes we see that they can only be able to speak a 2 sentence or 3 sentence, and if they are able to speak in English 2 minutes or 3 minutes, that is actually not bad for the new English practitioners. And if they just can speak in English with the strangers 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I think that is very much helpful, and that is not actually bad for the new English practitioners, because you know that. But we see sometimes we see that the new English practitioners only can use 2 sentences or 3 sentences, 2 sentences or 3 sentences before strangers, and so this is not actually good for the new English practitioners, and they should just try to get out of these problems. You know that these problems is very much bad for the new English practitioners. As they try to get out of these problems, they should actually think about their target language, because they want to just speak in English within 3 months to 6 months, and if they just practice by themselves, and I think it is absolutely very much useful for the new English practitioners. And if they just if they are able to use some sentences with the strangers, and if they are able to say something with your friends, and that is absolutely very much helpful. And as I said to you before, that I am going to share with you two tips. And what is these two tips actually? One tip is that, and suppose you want to attain your target language, and if you want to achieve your target language, so you should think that you should just free you should be free from all kinds of problems. At first you have to think this problem, and if you sometimes fall in problem, then of course the problem actually will impede you not to practice that you want to achieve. So at first try to just think about your target language that you want to achieve actually, and if you can be free all kinds of problems when you just practice your target language, at the time just try to be free all kinds of problems. And if you know that human beings are absolutely concerned with any kind of problems, so if you try your level best not to fall in any problems, so it is not actually possible for a human being, because you know that problems are absolutely related to lives. So you just cannot get out of your problems. So by facing problems, you have to go forward. So do not fear your problems. Just let's face your problems. Please don't get feared. And you know that suppose you are in problem now, but you have a target that you want to achieve your fluency in English, and Suppose you are in a critical problem and now you just don't want to practice your speaking English. So this is the main problem. Suppose you are in problem, it doesn't matter. Let's just let's the thing aside. Don't think about your problems. Only think about your target language, and try to spend some time in speaking English, because you know that speaking English is your target language. You know that English learning is not actually an easy task, and if you are not a regular practitioner, and if you are a regular practitioner, then English learning is not a difficult task. Okay, and so these two things are absolutely concerned with each other, because if you are a regular practitioner and if you practice like this way continuously, then of course it is not actually very much difficult for you to attain this target language. You know that as you know that this is not actually a common language, and you know that this is a global language, and it is also an international language. And sometimes I say English, and that English is a phenomenon, and you know that this is actually a surprising language, and without knowing this language, just you cannot be comfortable in especially foreign countries. So try to realize the importance of this language, and if you just can realize this language, then of course it is not actually possible. It is not actually impossible for you to learn this language, and it is absolutely possible for you to achieve this language, right? And there is another tip for you, and uh, when you will get time, do not miss the opportunity to spend some minutes in speaking English. That means if you get time, at the time, just try to use your time in your English speaking, and if you just can practice English speaking by yourself or by your friends, by yourself or with your friends or with the strangers, it doesn't matter. And sometimes we see that if any new English practitioners make mistakes before strangers, at the time they just actually don't want to practice again with that strangers. Please do not do that. And if you make mistakes, if you make mistakes so you have a lot of spaces to learn. And if you actually make mistakes, then you have a lot of spaces to learn many things. And if you do not make mistakes, then you do not have a place to learn. So the more you will make mistakes, the better you can learn. Okay. I am just I'm just trying to reach the higher level of speaking English, and so still I am not free from mistakes. Actually, most of the time I'll make mistakes, and but I just try to grasp the mistakes and try to solve the mistakes. How can I be free from all kinds of mistakes? Just I'm trying to avoid mistakes, and so you should also try to avoid your mistakes. But you will make mistakes. It doesn't matter. Do not feel shyness when you make mistakes. So this is the actually common. This is actually a common thing of human life. So if you get feared to make mistake, then of course it is not possible for you to speaking English. And if you just can adjust with your mistakes, then of course it is absolutely better for you, and you can learn your language better. And so try to spend some times in practicing English, and I think it will it will absolutely possible for you to learn this language within 6 months or 3 months. I think what I'm going to say is understood by you, and if you just can understand me, then of course please make some exclusive comments for my English speaking, and if it is possible, then of course you'll write some comments about how to be better and better in this field. Thank you very much.